What's up? Welcome to Road to Frost Night 2021. Since the last episode, man, a lot has been going on. For one, I I sprained my neck or whatever. I was doing a practice run and I completely sprained my neck, so that stopped me from vigorous training for about a week. So that was kind of a setback. But the good news is I moved or whatever. I moved into a bigger house. That's something that's been a goal of mine for a while. So it's a blessing, and I'm extremely happy. But also, man, being in the process of moving and also preparing for the show at the same time has been somewhat overwhelming. But whenever I find myself feeling overwhelmed, I just really think back and I realize this is what I've been dreaming of and this is what I've been manifesting for a long time. I've been wanting to be back at Pops ever since this damn pandemic happened. And I've been trying to move into a bigger house for like a few years now. So I'm just trying to be, gracious and grateful. But boy, we putting in that work. We putting in that work. We also had Media Day, and Media Day was great. It was just great. All of the acts showed up. Everybody played their part. Everybody had good interviews. Everything was real cool. Like, it was a real good vibe for Media Day. And Media Day just kind of confirmed a lot of my feelings about the bill. And those feelings are, this bill is one of the most studious, on point bills that I done had in a long time. There's just like a lot of game and information that I give to people when I book them in shows. And some people, utilize the info that I'm using them, and some people don't. This group of people have utilized the info that I gave them like to the max, and I am thoroughly impressed. Media Day was dope. Shout out to Tweezy the Don, for being, amazing at what he does and letting us come through. It was dope. Here's some clips from Media Day.
Things do you feel like you unfairly critiqued on?
The main thing that really pokes out to me is I think people were saying that like I book like too many people. Like I'll book like anybody. You know what I'm saying? Anybody and everybody. And I was just like, that's funny because like my DM is filled with motherfuckers that I haven't booked yet.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So for one, it's not true. I'm not running around booking anybody and everybody. For one, it's not true. Mm-hmm. And for two, I seen people criticize Nelly for not putting enough people on. Mm-hmm. But you're going to criticize me for putting too many people on?
Right.
What the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I just thought that was kind of goofy. Like in so many words, it was like kind of like a thing like amongst the scene that like, oh, he'll book anybody. He books everybody. Da-da-da-da. I'm like, for one, that's not true. There's a bunch of motherfuckers trying to get booked that I'm not booking.
Right.
And like for two, like, yeah, that was the whole point. I'm not going to stick to the same 5 to 10 people for every fucking show. Right. That's whack, bro. I'm going to keep taking chances on people.
Right.
And sometimes it doesn't work out. I'm going to keep it 100. There has been artists that I booked and they showed up like on the BS. Like I ain't even going to cap. That has happened a lot. But also there's been a lot of people who really took off like from my shows, who really blossomed into something special just by me taking that chance on them. Mm-hmm. So if that's what it is, then if that's what y'all going to criticize performing, is I was at a house party. It was a black family house party. Okay. You know what I mean? So like, you know what I'm saying? So like the kids are playing, you know what I'm saying? The adults drinking, smoking, like doing whatever they do and shit like that. And then like the adults, the OGs were just like, yo, we're going to make the kids like perform. You know what I'm saying? They bored, they drunk, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. We're going to make the kids perform. So it was like me and like 3 of my cousins, like we lined up. My cousins like froze the fuck up. Like they was not doing shit. They were just froze. And then my daddy said to me, he's like, yo, like perform or like I'm going to whoop you. Or whatever. I did every Michael Jackson, every MC Hammer, every fucking move I had in the book. And I rocked the whole room. And I was like 4. I rocked the whole room of these drunk motherfuckers, these drunk ass drug dealers in my family. I rocked it. And man, I've been in love ever since, bro. I've been hooked ever since.
Damn, so you got Joe Jackson.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
told you that. When they talk about Joe Jackson, I say, I wish my daddy was Joe Jackson. Fuck him. He could have beat the shit out of me long as I got that money.
Family full of millionaires, man. Joe has something going, shit.
Hey, it's all good. So, damn, I had something like
Yeah.
Kind of don't fuck with us for real.
Yes.
A little bit anyway.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, how I feel about the local scene. I mean, for one, just off top, so I just want to express that I do love it.
Yeah.
Like, I do love the local scene, like, truly. And I dedicate a lot of my time, like, to it. So, for one, I do love it. It's a lot of talent. It's a lot of talent, a lot of dope people, a lot of great ideas. And honestly, I put our scene up against anybody. And that's not even on some cap. Like, that's on some, like, I've traveled and performed in other cities, and I'm telling you, like, we hit different. You know what I'm saying? Like, we move different, like, for real, for real. The local scene is like, it's like a whole industry in itself. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, there's so much diversity. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's so different or whatever. And there's so many different levels of even being a local guy. You know what I'm saying? There's levels to that shit, like, as well. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's its own little thing. It's beautiful. For a while, I felt like we were unifying, like, a lot better. Like, I felt like things were going real good for, like, a minute. Everything just seemed very unified. Okay. And then the pandemic happened. And then I started noticing, like, old tendencies. You know what I'm saying? And that's that crab in the bucket. Fuck them niggas over there. Them niggas is trash. Or they just overcritical crab in the bucket bullshit that just slows us up from our fucking mission. You know what I'm saying? I see that slowly creeping back in.
Is it like still now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely saw this shit creep back in. Just crab in the bucket, just criticize, just all. I seen that energy creep back in. I mean, maybe it never really left, but for me personally, from my viewpoint, I felt like we had a kumbaya moment for like a little minute. And then the pandemic happened, and I noticed like people started changing. You know what I'm saying? This pandemic has changed people like in a lot of ways.
Why you like how?
I mean,
like for the bad, like you mean?
For the bad and the good.
Okay.
So like the bad would be is just like, well, with the whole pandemic, people ain't working how they normally work. People ain't doing like what they normally do.
Right.
So people's living situations are changing. So if their living situations is changing, of course, their mental state is changing. Their business state, how they move when they do business is changing because everything else is changing around us. Yeah, so it made people a little bit more guarded, a little bit more nasty, a little bit more, man, fuck everybody. You know what I'm saying? It brought back like a bad energy. And I mean, and I actually understand it. You know what I'm saying? But also on the other side, I just know that we ain't going to get nowhere beefing with each other, talking shit about each other, stabbing each other in the back.
Any advice for upcoming artists or promoters?
My main advice for upcoming artists and promoters is like, make sure that you fall in love with the work because it's going to be more work than anything else. If you're in it for the clout, then you finna be an angry motherfucker because that clout comes and goes. You know what I'm saying? And there'll be times where like your shit may be dope and you might be feeling like you up. You may feel like you shitting on shit. But for whatever reason, the universe just ain't lining up with it. They paying attention to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even on you right now. You know what I'm saying? That clout's going to come and go. But if you're in love with the process of creating the music or putting the show together, then you're going to be good. Because the work's always going to be there. The clout's going to come and go. So fall in love with the work is like my advice. Yeah, you got to fall in love with the work and the process because it's going to be more of that than anything else. For real, for real.
That's some real shit, man.
Yeah. I always tell people, like, it's easy to rap when everything's going right. It's easy to rap when everything's going right. And you want to impress me? Rap when shit's going fucked up.
Right.
Rap when so-and-so just died, or rap when, you know, your girl just cursed you the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like 20 minutes before you came in this motherfucker. Rap now, nigga. Rap.
So, do you have a team? I know you do.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I got a team. I got my Frost Money Presents team. It's me and a few people. And having this team has been great for me because I could bounce ideas off of them. They're all solid. we have like a belief system that I put in our group chat, and it's just like these certain things, and we all follow like this belief system. So if there's a situation like where there's a show going on and I can't be at it, I know I can send my mans down there and he's going to take care of it how it needs to be taken care of, because we have a belief system that we've pledged to follow.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? So like teamwork definitely makes the dream work. And if there's anything I want to underline, I don't know if I said it enough throughout the interview, I wouldn't be able to do the things that I do if I didn't have this team behind me. If I didn't have the people on my promo team and street team behind me, or even the people that work at the venues, if I didn't have these people behind me, things would not pop off the way they pop off. Whatever. So like you need a team, but also like you got to keep your team organized, and you guys got to have a belief system. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, I got my team, and I'm blessed to have them. Like for real, for real. So some new merch just got in, just in time for the show. Look at that. We got that exclusive. Man, my mans did a good job. Shout out to my homeboy Sleepy J. He got a t-shirt company that he just recently started, and I must say I am thoroughly impressed. My man wrapped it and did the whole 9. This is how business should be done. Shout out to Sleepy J and VNP Graphic Tees. A little promo strategy. What works for me is I've been using memes for like the longest time now. Like you post these memes are going to get you some likes. Sometimes the memes will get more likes than the flyer or even a promo video or even a docu-series. These memes go crazy. And luckily for me, I have the type of image and fan base where it's just kind of easy to make memes off of us. It's so unique and it's so random. It's just kind of easy to kind of find that pocket or whatever. So here are some of the memes that we've been using to promote the show.
Clap. Yo. Hey. Clap. Yo.
Also, I had practice with the team. This is like our first rehearsal with everybody. I recently had to switch drummers because my drummer that I've been using for like the last few years, he actually moved to Las Vegas, and we just could not find a way within the budget to get him down here for the show. So I had to switch drummers. The drummer that I'm using this year is Timothy, and Timothy plays like every instrument in the book. So we definitely had to practice just to see how everything fits and just seeing like what it is. And Timothy's a great fit. I had a good time at practice. Like it was real dope. I also linked up with I guess you could call her my backup dancer. I call her hula hooper, but she does it all. I linked up with Hannah for a practice as well. And you know, Hannah goes hard at what she does. She's been down with my team for 3 years now. I originally hired her like a month before the original first Frost Night in 2019, and she's been on the team ever since. I really admire all the hard work that she puts in to doing this gig with me. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, we talking about practice. Practice went great for sure.
I'm getting money, bitch, I'm getting money, bitch, I'm getting money. Bitch, I'm getting money, bitch, I'm getting money, bitch, I'm getting money. Gonna make some room for a fly nigga. When your girl see me, it's bye-bye nigga. I always been real, been that guy. Got my money coming in like a cream pie. And I'm always getting money, and I'm always getting paid. I'ma take your girl to Texas, I'ma make her brush my waves. They said I'm always flexing like I'm Lex Luthor. Then I had a monkey sheet, I can put her in the short sheet. What me down, hoe? What me down, bitch? Fuck them niggas over there, they ain't bout shit. Tell them haters back. I don't really think he know me. 20 knots in my pocket, but they hella like Lodi. I've been working all week. I've been working all week, worth of blood. I got all Hennessy in my club. Come here, baby girl, back it up. Where that money at? Where that money go? Ain't tripping on these hoes. I get that money roll. Where that money at? Where that money go? Ain't tripping on these hoes. I get that money roll. Bitch, I'm getting money. 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 Yes, I is. Yes, I is.
Bitch, I'm on a dollar, yes I
Is, yes, I is.
Hit me on my mind for the biz.
For the biz,
The hoes, they gon' fuck you for the rent.
rent and some biz.
Nothing that's forever, baby.
And I'm steady, getting fatty, got my heat, and I'm flexing on my exes, in my necklace, but I'm reckless, nigga. You can sit with us, ain't no flames in my section, boy. Yeah, fuck it up, smoke it up, fuck it up, pass it down, pump it up, drink it up, fuck it up, break it down, smoke it up, fuck it up, put it up, put it up, put it up, put it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up. Fuck it up, fuck it up. Left side, fuck it up, fuck it up. Hey, right side, fuck it up, fuck it up. Bruh, you know I'm coming reckless, shining like I'm Money Mitch, gold BBS's. I'm always making big bank. I don't think my shit stink. Shorty said my waist is weak, but she know this dick ain't. Y'all boys ain't doing shit. All my shows is getting lit. Thought it was the city morgue. All the bodies in this bitch. Y'all boys need to stop. Turn up, turn up, turn up.
Rising with the sun, all out of fun. I am the one.
I just begun. On my way. Yeah.
Up, king, cause the bus about to run amok.
I don't give a fuck. Might say.
It's an easy money flow. We about to blow. It's like you know. Yes, we on the show.
Yeah. Steve O'Brien. Going nuts.
At this point right now, because, everything's so crazy, I'm in the midst of moving all this stuff going on. Like, this video right here, this is literally from the day before the show. So I could tell you guys exactly how I feel the day before the show. I'm tired. I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm anxious. I've been pacing back and forth. We've been planning this, for so long. But also at the same time, even though I have my anxiety thing, I also feel good. I also feel confident. What I could say about the promotion for this show is the promotion has been very natural. There has been times where we promoted for a show and it may have felt like a little force feeding, but this show has been naturally doing this thing. It's kind of promoting itself. People are just kind of naturally talking about it. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of one of the hottest things in the city right now. Promotion's going really good. I have a lot of faith and confidence, you know what I'm saying, that we finna have a good show. So, I'm going to see y'all Frost Night 2021. We got one more episode next week. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for being down. Please share this video.
Frost Money.
Casino. I can tell you like my steez. When I hit the scene, they freeze. Shorty move that thing with ease. Shorty throw it back for me. Baby, make it clap for me. Drop it down, bring it back for me. Gon' break it back for a G. Gon' make it clap, ooh wee.
The boy Frost Money, give a fuck if you model just wanna see.